Sorts of great products that will make life around the house a lot easier for you this hour. I know many of you are interested in products that allow you to be able to clean chemically free, particularly because of the new year. Maybe that was something you thought about as you were considering what your New Year's resolutions would be. One of the ways that you can do that effectively is with a steam cleaner, one that gets so hot, it actually will sanitize those areas, right? Because that's why we like to buy all those chemicals, because it talks about sanitizing this surface or sanitizing your bathroom or sanitizing your kitchen area. We're gonna be offering to you a Polti handheld steamer. And this thing is really the epitome of all steamers. As a matter of fact, if you're in Europe, they don't even call it steam cleaning. They call it Polti, because this is that iconic brand name that people know throughout the world as being one of the very best. I want you to meet Lou Caputo. Lou is one of my favorite people here at HSN.
Aww.
And you know that very well. But you bring to us a lot of great products that make life easy around the home.
Absolutely.
And there are so many people, you know, our today's special happens to be a Hunter air purifier. So we're kind of talking about the environment and surfaces. And number one, this is about chemical-free cleaning.
Absolutely.
You know, and I think a lot of us want to embrace that.
Well, and it's not just about chemical-free cleaning, it's about getting your house cleaner than what you're used to without the use of chemicals, because this not only puts out steam, it puts out what we call superheated steam. It's coming out at 250 degrees, and it's coming out at 43.5 PSI, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Well, you know what, let's do it now. Let's come on over here. I've got a block of ice sitting right here, okay? And I'm gonna show everybody what that looks like. So I'm gonna take my Polti right here. Let's make sure we get all the water out of the tube. All right, watch this. I'm gonna squeeze the trigger just like that. Wow. And look how quickly, and that's what 43.5 pounds of pressure looks like. And you know, I don't know if you know this, but that's more than what you have in the tires of your car. In terms of air pressure, So this puts out a lot of steam and very hot, as I mentioned, superheated at 250 degrees. Now, here's why, and this is really the Polti difference, all right? This is what most steamers have inside of them, okay? It's called a heat exchanger, all right? So just a big solid block of aluminum. The water goes through here and it gets hot. Basically, it does the same thing your coffee maker does, okay? Which is fine, you're gonna get hot water coming out of it. This is what the Polti has inside of it. It's a boiler, it's a stainless steel boiler. Okay? And the difference is when you steam clean, you need three things. You need heat, you need moisture, you need pressure, okay? This is going to give you all three, and that's what we call the Polti difference. You get that when you work with a Polti. So just to give you an example of how this works, I'm gonna come down here to the floor, and by the way, this is the unit sitting right here in front of me, okay? Now you're gonna notice, it's very streamlined, isn't it? It's really nice looking.
And it has nice little handles. So
little strap right there, so you can wear it on your back, or on your shoulder rather. The water goes right here, there's an on-off switch, it couldn't be any easier. Once the water comes to boiling, you can work for like 20 to 30 minutes continuous with this, okay? So it's a lot of great cleaning. I'm gonna go down here and do the floor because you get attachments for every area of your home, floor to ceiling and everywhere in between, okay? We give you, for instance, this attachment right here. It has a floor brush on the end, and there's actually a nylon brush on the end of this that you can scour the floor with if you want to, but we also give you these terry cloth covers that you could put on there. You get these 3 tubes. Now these tubes are lined with aluminum, so the steam does not cool off when it gets down to the floor, okay? So it's gonna be nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put this attachment on, everything just clicks into place. Watch this, boom, just like that, all right? And watch how I can clean this floor. And I want you to notice something. The steam's gonna take a second to get down there, but once it does, this floor is a little dingy, it's a little dusty, and it's a wood floor, okay? And the one thing we know about wood floors is water and wood don't really mix, okay? So, you know, you can use your Polti with confidence, because even though a little tiny bit of moisture is coming out of this, as you can see, it dries very quickly because it's so hot by the time it gets down to the floor. So you can use this on tile, you can use this on laminates, you could use this on your hardwood floors. I actually have ceramic tile in my house, and it looks like hardwood floor, it's not wood. And I love to use my Polti on that because I can't stand it when the floor is sticky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Well, and here's the thing. If you use other methods, mops, that kind of thing, with cleaners on your floor, guess what's happening? Tons of residue is being left over, and that's just going to attract more dirt at the end of the day.
Well, and the bottom line is that this makes this a very universal steamer, which is what you want, right?
Absolutely.
There's nothing like making one investment and having a multitasker that can do the floors, that can steam, you know, the shower doors, you can take into the kitchen area, the bathroom. Now, so you'll see throughout this presentation that that's what's going to happen.
Look at the difference.
I know. Well, I was going to say, we sell a lot of steam mops and steam, you know, that type of product that only focus on the floor.
And just that.
And you can pay this price. So as we go through the different demonstrations, think about that. Think about that. You'd have to have just a steam mop, or you'd have to have another product to do the bathroom or the kitchen. Right. This is that universal little workhorse for you. And today we have it on sale. Today it's with free shipping and on FlexPay. If you want to own it, call us. We have a little over 1,000, which is not a lot of these.
It's not a lot of these at all. No, and I want you to notice something too. We give you lots of accessories. This is a little nylon brush that comes with this. When I squeeze the trigger, a ton of steam is going to come flying out of the end of this. Take a look at that. Oh, how much steam. I mean, it's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
It really puts out a lot of pressure. So watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to hit the grout on this backsplash that we've laid down right here. And the reason I want to hit the grout is because when you have grease from cooking, if you're frying bacon or fish or whatever you're making, that grease gets up into all the nooks and crannies on your backsplash. But one of the places it goes is really into the grout, because grout, look at the difference.
Oh my goodness.
Grout is porous, okay? So it's going to absorb anything that gets down there. Common cleaners cannot get down into the grout lines. Look at the way I'm getting right in there with that. Now, look at everything that just came off there. And I want you to really look at these grout lines right here and see, compared to the other ones, how much cleaner they are. Now, I'd probably go over that again if this were my house, but I'm just telling you that.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
Kind of a few seconds,
because you got to get down into the, the depths, if you will, of the grout.
Absolutely. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier about people that suffer from like asthma and allergies, and there's no cure or treatment. But I think about this product where you don't have to worry about the chemicals and how nice that's going to be for someone. Also, remember back in the day, we used to get a lot of calls from bird owners.
Yeah, we did.
Remember that?
We did.
And, it's interesting because people that do own birds are very cautious about the types of chemicals
that they have around them. Yeah, and this you can clean without any chemicals. Now, what I was just doing is this is a replaceable, reusable air conditioning filter, okay? A lot of people just run this underwater and they go, it's clean. But guess what? It's not. Because when you use superheated steam and you hold it on an area for 15 seconds, you are going to neutralize E. coli, staph, salmonella, and other fungi and bacteria and other viruses. You can see right there. So just by doing this, I'm not just cleaning it, I'm sanitizing it by doing that quickly. Take a look at this. Here's a piece of jewelry right here. If you ever gone to a jewelry store and asked them to clean your jewelry, you're going to hear this sound in the back, okay? All they're doing is steaming your jewelry.
True.
Yeah. Now you can clean your jewelry at home. And your jewelry, especially watches and things like that, look at all the gunk that came off of this. From suntan lotions, from the lotions we put on our bodies, soaps, all sweat, all these different things. It gets inside the links. Wow. This is going to clean it much more quickly. If you are like my wife and you love to use candles, I find these in the freezer all the time, or at least I used to. Watch what I can do here with the Polti, though. I can actually just melt the wax right off of this.
That's a good one.
Isn't that neat? See the way it's just pushing right down there? So by the time I was done with this would be absolutely pristine. Look at that. Without having to freeze it, and if it was glass, without having to risk breaking it.
I'll tell you, one of the things that we haven't talked about is the cost savings.
Oh, over having to buy all the paper towels and having to buy all the chemicals and all that stuff. Yeah.
So I mean, think about what you pay, on a monthly basis when you go into the supermarket and you're shopping for the bucket of bathroom and floor cleaner and shower cleaner and all that. It can be expensive. Oh, yeah. So you'll save money. You're going to be able to do the job a lot more effectively. I want to put up that graphic once again because you're literally sanitizing with this.
You are.
And that's important because not all steam cleaners get that hot where we can actually make these types of claims.
Yeah, and this is testing by an independent third-party laboratory, so you can see that that is what it says, that we are going to be able, because we come out at 275 degrees, because we have that pressure, we are going to neutralize the E. coli, the salmonella, staph, and other fungi and bacteria. Now, windows, mirrors, you can do your cars, you can do your bathroom stalls, you can do all over your house. This is a mirror right here, and it's got all kinds of schmutz all over it. That's a technical cleaning term, by the way. Watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take my Polti. This attachment is included as a squeegee on the end, and you can see how the steam comes out like that. I'm just going to place it right here, and in one pass, boom.
Okay, that's my favorite now.
Okay.
That's my favorite demo so far.
Talk about saving time. This is going to save you a tremendous amount of time.
Do you know how many times I've used the paper towels and you're going over that same
thing? Or the
thing,
newspapers.
and you step back and you look and you're like, but that's not right.
Gotta go again.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Just for that alone. By the way, all of these attachments, I know that you've said it, but I think it's worth repeating. They're all included.
Yep.
This is a sale price. This is a special offer. As a matter of fact, we didn't even know we were going to work together today.
We did not. It was kind of a surprise to me as well, but I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's show you what we can do in the kitchen, because I know everybody just got done with Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. We all had the company over. And if you were like us, you probably cooked some meat, okay? And you probably did a little bit of carving, all right? The thing with the carving board, especially a wood one, is all those juices get sucked down into that wood, because wood is porous as well. This large brush is also included in the set today. Watch what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna start hitting this cutting board with this. Now remember, because this is coming out at 43.5 pounds per square inch, PSI, the pressure, it's getting deep down into that wood. We're really going after the salmonella, the E. coli, the staph that's in there. We're gonna neutralize all that. Because if you just run this under water and you just hit it with soap, it's not gonna do what the Polti just did. Now, that looks pretty good, but watch this, and you're gonna hear amazing sound. Hear what I'm talking about? Look at that. Look how clean that is.
Is that the sound of clean?
That is the sound of clean right there, my friends.
I'm not so sure.
Look at that. It's squeaky clean, literally squeaky clean. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside here. I wanna show you another attachment that we have. This is called the concentrator tip. Looks like a little L right there. When I squeeze that trigger, you can see how that steam comes out of the end. There are places in your house there's no other way to clean. For instance, under your faucet. Have you ever cleaned under your faucet?
Well, gosh, that's not nice.
Watch this right here. Look at the way that steam... No, nobody has. Look at the way that steam gets in underneath there. But I'll tell you what, if you've got a granite countertop and a drop sink, okay, you get some weird stuff that grows around the edge of that.
And guess what? That's where all the odors come from.
Yeah, that's where the odors come from. Speaking of odors, look how clean that is right there. But speaking of odors, how about your garbage disposal? Does it ever get a little stinky?
Mine does.
Okay, take your Polti. It's real simple. Put it down one side, squeeze the trigger, and what it's doing is, see how it's going all the way through? It's neutralizing the bacteria that causes the odor.
Can you imagine all the stuff that's down there?
Look at that.
Yuck.
Oh, I didn't want to think about it, but I know the Polti's taking care of it.
Yeah, you want that.
And that's all I really care about.
You want that hot steam
You
down in there.
want that hot steam to go all the way in there.
Here's an update for you. We've got 5 minutes to shop. On special with the free shipping and the special sale price, getting into all of those hard to reach places, but also covering those surfaces where a lot of hands are touching throughout the day. I want to put up that graphic once again. By the way, all of these accessories come along with it. So the tile that might be in your shower stall, or the doors on your shower, E. coli, salmonella, staph, and other bacteria, it is going to target. Boy, if you have one of these glass top stoves,
look at that.
They're bare to clean, aren't they?
Well, and this was from a boil over, okay? You ever have a boil over happen while you're cooking something and it just hardens right on top of the stove, then you get that nasty ring? So what I did was I just got rid of half of that and it melted it. It emulsified whatever was on here and it used the pressure of the steam to blow all that off. Now, the backsplash, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Sometimes your backsplash gets hit with all kinds of things that you don't necessarily want on there. I'm gonna take this little attachment. This is another window cleaning attachment with a terry bonnet that we also give you, a little terry cloth bonnet. Watch this, because I'm just going to go over the backsplash right here. Remember, I don't want chemicals near my food, do you? Nobody wants that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the steam just like this, and just in a couple seconds, just take a look at what came off that. All the oil, all the nastiness that was on there. But we're not just going to use this in the kitchen. We're going to go over and start cleaning the bathroom as well.
As we do this, will you give us a call? We are featuring for you, I would say, one of the world's best brands in a steamer. And this is called the Handy Portable. You've seen the bigger, larger, bulkier versions. This one will give you up to potentially 2 hours of clean time. Am I correct about that?
Up to how many hours?
I thought I said 2.
No, not 2 hours, 20 minutes.
20 minutes,
20 to 30 minutes of cleaning time.
I thought so.
No, it's okay.
I've been on cold medicine, so forgive me for every crazy thing that comes out of my mouth. The cold medicine is really crazy, but I'm getting over it now. That's the tea and the cough drops in the inside here.
But you look good.
I do?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just when Loopy, being on TV with cold medicine is not a good combination.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so if I'm starting giving away stuff for free, y'all, don't pay me any attention.
Okay, we're gonna keep it on you.
Let's talk about some of the things in the
let's talk about the bathroom, okay? If you were to glance at this toilet seat, you'd probably look at it and say, like, oh, there's a couple little smudgy marks on there, but it can't be that bad. We actually put a substance on this that they use in hospitals to find germs and dirt. And under a black light, it's gonna show you what's on here.
That's just awful.
It is awful. So if I take my Polti and I hit half of this, I'm just gonna do half, for 15 seconds. Remember what we said earlier, independent third-party laboratory testing proves that this is going to neutralize the E. coli, staph, salmonella, and other viruses and bacteria. Oh, there we go, okay. Now I'm gonna give it a quick wipe, just like this. And I want to show you the Polti difference right here, okay? There you can see there's nothing there, but let's go to the top. See the difference right there? We neutralized everything that was on the bottom here, but there's still some stuff on the top. Now, just as long as you're here, you know what? You can clean the inside of the toilet too. Get up under the rim right there. If you got little boys, you know what I'm talking about. You want to take care of all these different areas. Really, really easy to do. And again, no chemicals. Come on over here to the bathtub. I'm gonna put that brush back on here. If you wanna clean the enamel, if you wanna clean the stainless steel, watch what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go up here where it's really filthy dirty and look at the way the Polti, well, you know what, the bathroom is it's one of the smallest rooms in the house, and they never give you proper ventilation. Look at the way we cleared that out right there.
Yeah, but look at how filthy that is.
I know, look at this right up here.
That's a tough job.
Look at the chrome, soap scum, lime scale, all the nastiness that builds up over time, hard water stains. Take your Polti, watch how shiny this is gonna be.
You know, it's so impressive how it just...
It's gorgeous.
It not only melts away all of the dirt and the filth, and it sanitizes it, but look at how beautifully it leaves it polished. I mean, you're talking about a before and after. That's pretty impressive. So maybe for you, you're going in, you're rehabbing homes, or you're in a house cleaning business. This is going to give you an opportunity to not only get the jobs done better, faster, but again, chemical-free. And any type of surface that gets into the most difficult places, those small little slithers of spaces, you show the little faucet areas that we could never get to. Any of your soft collectibles that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe steam
I'll show that in a second.
Freshen up some of the stuffed animals and that sort of thing.
Yep.
But here's another great example here.
In your showers, in your bathtubs, that kind of thing, where you get that lime scale and all that. What I'm doing right now is I'm letting it get moistened by the heat, okay, by the steam. Then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna let the heat pass. I call this the heat pass right here. So it's actually starting to emulsify everything that's on there, the soap scum and all that. Here's the pressure pass, watch this. As much pressure as this will put out there, the 43.5 PSI, all the way, boom, down to the bottom. Already dry because we've got the squeezy here.
That was
but
great.
Beautiful, clean all the way. Really easy to do too, by the way.
So everybody at home is going, woo, we love that one, right? Because those shower doors are so hard to clean always.
Aren't they?
And they take forever. Like, you know, by the time you get it all off and you rinse it off, and then you got to go through and make sure there are no streaks. Did you see how fast Lou was able to get that done?
Well, and one last thing that I think is just so important for so many people, we can neutralize bed bugs, not bed bugs, dust mites. We can neutralize dust mites by using the Polti. I was looking at the bed, I was thinking like, oh yeah, no, dust mites. So on your furniture, on your clothes, any of those places where the dust mites might be, just go back and forth. That steam is penetrating, it's going deep down inside. Yeah, and it gets the job done.
Yeah. Oh, so every accessory that Lou has demonstrated comes with it. Everything from the floor to the brush to clean all the tile and your grout, the squeegee that does an amazing job on your mirrors and your shower doors, the little steamer, and there you can see it. That's everything that's included, and you get the sale price. And you get the free shipping and the flex pay of under $25. I hope you're one of the lucky ones. We've had more than 200 people to order in this presentation. It is the most powerful handy steamer that we sell.
Yep.
And it's the one that most people love because of the design. You've got the strap that goes right over your shoulder. 20 minutes of cleaning time with this, but you can do it without using any chemicals at all. So we're gonna say thank you.
You're very welcome.
Always fun to have you here and enjoy the great products. Please continue to shop.